This is the Sphere 13 and welcome back. Now, during one of my live streams, me and someone from my clan, Rebel, who's in the platoon with me, were just kind of playing, because at the time no one was really watching, so we just said, screw it, we'll do what we want. And we got into this matchup. Now, he was kind of talking to me about my videos and whatnot, because he'd seen some, and he was like, well, I would recommend a tank review. So, this may not be much of a tank review, but I will tell you what was going on in my head while all this was going on. Because during the stream, because no one was there, I didn't feel obligated to speak. Now, my initial thoughts were spot, get some early info, and Rebel here is trying to help me out. He quickly learns that there's no one really coming down this side, and in just a short little while he will take off for the middle of the map. The majority of the enemy team has pushed towards that, what would it be, the 9-0 AB corner? That little trough right up in there is where most of the enemy team is gone. Now, whether it's just me thinking tactically, or I was just too stubborn to admit that I was in the wrong place, wrong time, I sit here for quite some time, and in, I want to say, a little while, right about now, I start to think, well, maybe I should go to the other side. Then look at the dispersion of the team and go, if they have no clue what's going on over here, they're pretty much screwed. So, time to make a choice, left or right. Yeah, I think you can tell by which way my camera's pointing, which way I take. And I was fully expecting to come down here and just get murdered. No one? Huh. Normally there's always someone waiting around the corner when I'm in a light tank, just waiting for me to pop my little head out and they'll blast it off with a 12 gauge shotgun. So I'm kind of popping around over here. No one? No one. I don't like this. Oh. Slow reaction time. I really don't like this. And this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna... Wait. Am I behind the rock? And... well, they can't shoot at me right now, so I might as well not waste the repair kit. I'll need that for something a lot more important. Kinda hang around here for a little while, trying to make sure they don't have shots before I decide, you know what? Not worth staying over here. I am in no use to my team whatsoever, and I have not been used to my team whatsoever so far. I mean, yeah, 2 heavy tanks, but they were kind of defending. And if anything, I just announced to my presence and took a shot. Now this T-20 up here is probably the first chance I'll actually get at some damage. Which way? Oh, he just fired the other direction. Well, surprise! Yeah, I don't think he was expecting random ELC. What I was not expecting was random Stuart Emil. Now I decided I probably should burn the repair kit and get the heck out of there before I receive any more fire. 1, tracking shot is lucky. 2, I am about to get slapped by Karma, and I'd rather not. Well, at least in my opinion, I thought I was going to be backhanded right there, and I was just like, I'd really rather not die right now. So I'm coming down here. I knew there was an E25 down here. What I hadn't realized, however, is, as you'll see in a little bit, I'm going on. Oh, there's a ELC, and I just burned my repair kit. Well, I'm screwed. He will most likely reload before I'm in a position to shoot at him. And this is gonna hurt. Oh, and he missed. Okay. Time to go after that E25. And at this point, I'm a little worried. As you can see, there's one tank, well, tank destroyer on there that has not been spotted. There's Su-152. Now with that big of a gun, you can imagine my reaction. I was like, nope, and thankfully I stopped because he was tracking me. Now what I'm trying to do is draw him in. If I could get around his side, I am golden. This is a risk, and he misses. He misses, which allows me to do this. And at this point in time, I'm thinking, I'm going to so screw this up. He's going to just get around me. And friendly E-25 comes in and helps. Now he's tracking the E-25, which allows me to track him, and he benches repair kit. Was not expecting that. Very lucky my hitbox was not in that area. And at this point, he's got an E-25 and an ELC behind him. That was always going to happen. So it's just me, the C-25, the medium tank, which you'll see for a brief moment in time, right there, and the artillery. Our cap is very much under a lot of threat. And I think right there is when the artillery just died. So it is now 6 on 3, 2 to 1. Not bad. Well, I was about to say not that bad, but now it's just me and the C-25 at 2 to 6. At this point, I was fully happy with my game. At this point, I was thinking, yeah, I could show this to people. I think I played fairly well, fairly competently. Did decent. So, I could have been taken out of the game right here and not cared. Obviously, there's a lot more time left in this video, so that doesn't happen. So I'm kind of trying to avoid artillery. Right now, we've got plenty of time. We are in no rush until this. Now, we're still not in a lot of rush. I could have probably gone down and taken care of the Stoder Mill on the artillery and still came back. However, that E-25 can't spot without getting himself killed. I, on the other hand, am a light tank. An ELC light tank. And with that, it is now a 4 on 2. And oh, there's artillery. But the E-20, I keep saying ELC, my bad. The E-25 back there can probably take care of him. And if not, at this point, there's only one other thing with a quote-unquote turret, and that is the other ELC. That incoming shot did not explode, so it was not high explosive. My guess, stored a mill. And that was the best shot he could get on me at the moment. E-25's taking care of that artillery, so now it's just the ELC, the Stoder Mill, and that was a lucky miss. However, he does not get the same treatment. And their artillery. Well, there's the Stoder Mill now, so now it's just the Stoder Mill and the artillery. I don't know if I've already said that, or if I included the ELC. But I've trying to use these little ridge lines, and obviously to pretty effective use, because I make it to this bush and I'm not spotted. I'm still not spotted. I'm still not spotted. I take a shot and bounces. Well, now I'm spotted. Get behind the rock. And after a little bit of driving backwards, I'm going, oh yeah, that's right, there's artillery. Should have feigned him off quite a bit. Apparently not enough, but I don't have to worry about that for a while. So, if I can fake the Stoder Mill, thinking I'm going this way, then he might throw his gun over in that direction and wait for me to come at him. And if I double back, well, I know that bush is safe until I fire, sorry for the hiccups. Or boops, whatever. Can I? No, I can't see him from that distance, and yep, I can see him. No, it's not worth taking the shot. However, he can no longer see me as I slowly creep up behind him. He can see the E-25. That much. Well, I believe he can at least. If not then, well, he could fall shortly. And now he's got me. And the amount of times I luck out with these close engagements, I almost said close call engagements, do totally different things. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I've got this. Wait, turn. Thankfully it wasn't turn, but the speed up down the hill saved me from taking a hit from artillery. So now it's me and the C-25 against artillery, when it was me, the C-25, against 2 heavies, a light tank, 2 artillery, and a tank destroyer. Most of this I spent silent. Now, as you can see, XVM is saying this is the last known position, and I'm guessing he's going to be right about there. I've loaded high explosive, hoping that it pens. Come on, get closer, get closer, get closer, don't miss. And 81 damage. Well, that could be a lot worse. He could have been aiming right at me and shotgunned me. But because of that 81 damage, it allows me to get the kill. By far my best game. I mean, the Aldrich medal for killing at least 3 enemy light tanks and a ace tanker badge. Now, the E-25 beat me in experience and credits and all that, but I did not care. I was just really happy with this result. This was the last game of the live stream. Let me just bring up the original one. And with that, you can see why I'm naming this my best game so far. This has been the Despair 13. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share. It really does help out. If you want to keep up to date with my uploads or are new to the channel, just click the subscribe button and you'll stay up to date. If you ever want to get into contact with me, Facebook in the description. And if you have an awesome replay, send it into the email in the description below. Despair 13 signing out. Bye.